Copper is a chemical element that is a component of many alloys. For example, it is added to gold in small quantities to give it sufficient hardness for jewelry making. An alloy of copper and zinc is called brass. In the Middle Ages, it was used to make armor and some musical instruments and equipment. Because it is an excellent conductor of electricity, copper is used today in the manufacture of electrical wires and cables, electronic devices, and building materials due to its corrosion resistance. It is also used in the production of coins and jewelry. Humans discovered copper in ancient times and used it in various fields. It occurs naturally in several forms, including, for example, as reddish pieces mixed with rocks for over 1,000 years. It is unsuitable for use in making tools when it is in the form of air bubbles. This problem was solved by the inhabitants of Mesopotamia, who then began using it for everyday purposes. Humans began smelting copper, and by the 6th millennium BC, it was considered an art form. As a result, metal tools were shaped by pouring molten metal into molds made of stone or other materials. To transport drinking water, people needed pipes, and these pipes were made of copper. The ancient Egyptians were among the first to use copper. They also used copper to create pipes for transporting waste and refuse. Archaeological excavations at the Pyramid Temple of Abusir revealed 1,300 feet of ancient copper pipes. Similar pipes were later found at the Palace of Knossos on the island of Crete. As humans became more familiar with copper, they learned how to extract it and other metals and their ores. They used it in various crafts and trades, such as making coins, cooking utensils, and jewelry. They also used it in welding iron. Later, it was widely used to coat wooden ships, thus protecting them from damage. Copper is considered one of the first metals used by humans and the second most useful metal after iron. It was discovered more than 10,000 years BC. It is a reddish-brown metal whose color and properties change when combined with other elements, forming various compounds. The name copper is derived from the Latin name for the island of Cyprus, Cyprum, which was later corrupted to cuprum. It occurs naturally in several forms, either in its pure form or combined with other elements such as oxides. Pure copper is obtained through electrolysis. Copper is a soft, malleable material that reacts chemically or physically with external sources to form rust, also known as copper oxide, which is green in color and toxic. However, it is also relatively slow to react with dilute acids. The chemical symbol for copper is Cu. Copper is located in group 11 and period 4 of the periodic table of elements. Its atomic number is 29, its atomic weight is 63.5, and it has a crystalline structure. Its hardness ranges from 2.5 to 3, its specific gravity is 8.9, and its boiling point is 2,567 degrees Celsius. Its melting point is 1,083.4 degrees Celsius. Physical properties. Copper is a good conductor of electricity and heat. It is used to make heat exchangers and electrical wires. It is also used in the manufacture of batteries and electrical equipment, such as coils. It is easily hammered and drawn, and it is affected by air. Its surface develops a green patina over time, giving it an aesthetic and historical value. It is the second most electrically conductive metal after silver. Copper is used in the manufacture of many different types of alloys. There are two main types of copper, brass and bronze. Brass. An alloy of copper and zinc, brass is resistant to weathering and chemicals, allowing it to be cast and polished. It can come in various colors, ranging from red to yellow to white, depending on the zinc content. Bronze. An alloy of copper and tin. Bronze is characterized by its chemical resistance and high hardness. The addition of tin, 40%, gives it malleability. Since copper is an important resource for both nature and humanity, its uses are numerous. 1. Electrical industry. Copper is used in electrical industries because it is relatively inexpensive, such as in the manufacture of generators and electrical cables. Due to its high resistance to chemical solutions and its excellent thermal and electrical conductivity, it is used in buildings, chemical plants, heating pipes, and homes. 2. Welding. Used in brass instruments as well as other devices that are welded with zinc and copper. Copper welding is known to be one of the oldest industries, used by blacksmiths, jewelers, weapons makers, and in handicrafts. One of the main methods is used to join metals together, and this method is also used in brass instruments such as horns and other instruments that are welded with zinc and copper. 3. Alloy production. Copper is mixed with a large number of other metals to produce more than 1,000 different alloys, each with different industrial properties depending on the metals mixed with the copper. The colors of the alloys also vary depending on the colors of the mixed metals. Some of the most important of these alloys are 1. Bronze alloy. This is one of the most important alloys. A pensage of zinc, ranging from 5 to 40%, is added to copper. Bronze is characterized by its strength, hardness, high resistance to abrasion, and the ability to retain its quality for a long time. The Canaanites were the first to mix copper to produce bronze, which they used in the manufacture of weapons, such as swords and spears with sharp points. Adding a pensage of lead, ranging from 3 to 5% to the alloy, increases the quality of the bronze and expands its uses. 2. Copper, nickel, and zinc alloy. This alloy consists of copper 55 to 65%, zinc 17 to 27%, and nickel 10%. It is used as a base for coating tableware, such as plates, spoons, and knives with silver-colored layer, and in jewelry plating. 3. Bronze, phosphorus, and tin alloy. This alloy is formed by adding phosphorus 35% and tin 10% to obtain an alloy characterized by high elasticity, adaptability, stability, and durability. This makes it suitable for manufacturing springs that can return to their original size after compression and for producing porous membranes or thin sheets between liquids, such as those found in batteries or telephone handsets. 4. Bronze, silicone, and jewelry alloy. This alloy incorporates silicone, 1 to 3%, along with other metals such as lead, tin, zinc, manganese, iron, and nickel. It is as strong as steel and highly resistant to abrasion. It is used in the production of equipment for chemical plants that are exposed to solutions that accelerate metal corrosion. 5. Bronze, copper, and aluminum alloy. This alloy contains aluminum in a proportion ranging from 5 to 12%, along with zinc and silicone. It is characterized by its high resistance to chemical reactions and is used in refineries and salt processing plants. 6. Metallic mirror alloy. Industrial uses of copper and its compounds. 1. Manufacturing electrical wires. This industry consumes 40% of the world's copper production. 2. In heating and cooling processes. Copper is used as an important heat transfer medium because it has a high specific heat capacity. It is a component of several alloys that differ in their internal structure. There are many copper alloys, including copper-iron alloys. Advances in strengthening various materials have opened numerous industrial applications for this metal. Producing and consuming countries. Chile is the largest producer of copper, accounting for 37% of global production, followed by the United States at 10%, Indonesia at 10%, and Australia at 8%. The remaining 35% is distributed among other countries. The main producers of pure copper are Chile, the United States, China, and Japan. The main refining countries are Germany, Italy, and South Korea. In 1989, the combined production of 13 major copper countries reached approximately 7.1 million tons. In 2003, Codelco, the world's largest copper mine, produced approximately 1.56 million tons, while Chile's production that same year reached approximately 4.9 million tons. By 2006, Chile had produced approximately 5.7 million tons.
Regarding copper-consuming countries, the United States leads the world in copper production, followed by China. Global copper consumption in 1989 reached approximately 8.6 million tons, an increase of about 3.2% compared to 1988. In 2005, consumption exceeded production by approximately 385,000 tons. Global prices. Most copper ore economics depend on the percentage of the primary element in the deposit, the size of the reserve, and the nature of the location. A copper mine containing 1% copper, such as those in the United States, can typically be operated. The lowest copper content is estimated at 0.4% on the surface, while deposits are estimated at 0.7% underground. As for copper prices, the price of a pound of copper in world markets reached approximately $1.24 in the first quarter of 2004, an increase of about 64% compared to the same period in 2003. Copper prices continued their remarkable rise over the last 3 years, reaching $4,246 per ton